every 2 months would remember, go, damn it, coach, like phone in. This man has been gatekeeping in Zabantu for years on end.
But they're high on coke most of the time, bro.
For real.
You can't do that job sober, guys.
I just say things like that. I'm going to win.
I never ngeko Mr. Interview. I'm going to make. Never ngeko. Hey. Minang bale you feel like what can't the energy is prepared. I got a radio show tomorrow.
I used to get turned away from clubs a lot of times. Because of my dress code.
Yeah, I make you feel a bit.
I'll dress up in shorts.
Yeah.
So this kept Amapiano and they started going overseas. They asked Caps, are you not going? Caps was like, hey, I need to slaughter first. Like, okay.
While you collect the skin.
They went overseas and they said, we are the pioneers of Amapiano. We.
Am I the only one who likes this weather, man?
Oh, get another.
Oh, I love it.
I love the weather, bro.
Baby making weather this one.
She's rubanda, but just pole. Gray.
Yeah.
I love it.
Have you started trying to get a baby? Because you just recently got married.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't because I got married. Like, I started trying a long time ago.
And?
How many times have you succeeded?
Hey, I know.
Oh, and then?
Bad. Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's bad.
Do you know where the problem is?
Hey.
Like between the two of you?
No, chances it could be me.
You can't take that responsibility. So you don't have any other child?
No, I don't.
Does she have?
No, she doesn't.
Then you don't know who.
Yeah,
it could be.
I'm just trying to say chances it could be me because we heard and then the next thing they blasting her. When I wasn't here, I'm
Oh, so the pressure's coming from the family now?
No, it's not. Absolutely not. I'm just saying that even if I had to mention that, I think it's over for her. Yeah, we're gonna go fetch that money in a shot.
It's always the woman who gets blamed.
We left over there.
For real.
For there to be any excuses, my uncles will go running.
What do you want?
Eh?
What do you want, a boy or a girl?
I'd like twins.
Oh shit! Why don't you do them like genetically? You can do the things now.
After the episode, you book this guy, and then we've pushed all the Dr. Malinga we can. IVF.
But you need to cry, man.
Podcast and chill, you will see that it worked for me. I am more than IVF.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Yeah, Land Rover.
Yeah, MacG, where one? I'm a M what?
Ngeke dealership ngibona license masibhedlele ngamakanda. Labantwana siba program already one president omunye rugby star. Podcast and chill has worked. 10 years from now, 20 years from now, you guys in your career, did you see about these kids, man? Yeah, running for elections this year. Send the lamb. Mal the podcast and chill.
Oh, man. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in Soliano's here, Timbler's here, Coast Ladies here, Dudu's here, Tato's here, Shots is here, Neo's here, Fact Checkers here, Simpy was here. Not forgetting also one of the greatest MCs, comedians in this country. Make some noise for Abuti Lolo.
Abuti Lolo.
So it was a slow week.
You know how long I've been watching you call these whack comedians here? What? So ngibizwa abantu ngingibiza la ngithi bo MacG ababaza abantu abahlekisayo. MacG badlala bo MacG.
What are you talking about, dog? We're tallest more, bro.
Yeah, and revive my career score.
Gumbi, dog. We're Trevor Gumbi, bro.
She's a tina.
And she's
begging it. Bo MacG, they're playing games, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, but we'll wait, I guess.
And here you are.
Here we are. We're chilling in the nice studios.
Done waiting.
But I mean, Done waiting.
As I was saying, man, so this week was quite a slow week. And then Zanzou was like, hold my beer.
Hey! And put it up your ass while you hold it.
Bro, what a crazy story. When I saw that story, I was like, there's no way this is true. I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah, I was like, without the video, this can't be true. Then I fucking saw the videos, bro.
Bro, I can't even watch the videos, bro. I don't want to be traumatized.
Nah, you won't be traumatized. I mean, it's sad when you watch them, but it's not traumatizing.
Yeah, also the
Depends.
guy recorded on telefunken phone. You see, if Pablo had an iPhone.
Yeah, I was traumatized.
Because now the videos look like we're in a dream.
Yeah.
Like if it was an iPhone, I would be crying right now.
There's so much to talk about regarding Zanzou. So, disturbing videos from the renowned Zanzou nightclub in Pretoria, Gauteng, have gone viral online, showcasing acts of extreme violence and torture, allegedly perpetrated by the club's bouncers against patrons who reportedly failed to settle their bills. Allegedly, Pablo is the one publishing these videos. The clips, which are highly graphic and depict severe human rights violations, including acts of tantamount to kidnapping, sexual assault, and attempted murder, show men hog-tied and filmed naked with their limbs bound.
Jesus.
In others, they have t-shirts pulled over their heads, waterboarded, forced to masturbate, and bottles being inserted in their genitals. Jesus. A man believed to be the owner of Zanzou seen stabbing the man in the buttocks in one of the videos. Don't move, you think we are playing here, you're going to die, the torturer said. When you hear this, Abuti Lolo, what was your first thing, man?
Yo. I'm glad it's only rider.
And you don't have to ride it.
Oh yeah, you've been at Zanzou, no? I think we've all been at Zanzou.
We've all been at Zanzou, yeah.
We all worked there.
And played there, yeah.
I think my thing with all of this is how quickly we've brushed the boys off or the guys off to focus on other things we shouldn't be focusing on. Like people are now waiting to hear who has to say what about this whole situation. And I think that's such a screwed up thing that we have in society that I hate so much, because these boys are no longer the focus point. It's now we're waiting to hear what does Saul have to say about me.
Yeah, because
Yeah, no, also now we're waiting for artists to see if artists will, but that's not the thing, man. Like we need to worry about the boys. Are the boys getting counseling? But the boys have no longer a social standing point. Forget about the emotional damage. Just in society. Yeah.
And these are kids,
They're kids, bro. Imagine you're 18 years old and for the rest of your life you're not allowed to guara anyone.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't. There's no way you can comment on somebody's shoes anymore. Like, MacG, what is wearing? Gulman, man.
What are those?
That thing has been stripped away from them.
Yeah, true.
And we're not worried about them. We're not asking if they've got any help or what is going to happen to them. Are they going to get some sort of remuneration for that? Because, I mean, at least if they could at least walk away. Yeah, the situation at least be cool. Yeah, because 2 meter nami ngacela.
You do anything for those kids that he wants, eh? Because you have been a 2 meter.
But I'm like, nobody actually anymore cares about them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're all looking for statements from all these owners that are no longer owners because there's no longer an owner.
Malachi, yeah.
You know, we're all waiting to hear what do they have to say, but nobody's actually calling out for proper justice for these boys.
So Pablo, the bouncer who leaked the videos of horrendous crimes being committed at Zanzou, claims the owners of these establishments are working with the police within Pretoria to cover up their crimes. There are people who have been murdered, and he will expose everyone else involved. Pablo has also alleged Neo Muela, co-founder, executive director of Homecoming Events, is implicated in the crimes happening at Zanzou. A number of the implicated parties have since released PR statements, which I'll get to in a short while.
Yeah.
What was your take, Slade, when you heard this?
I think for me, the concerning part is the fact that when I saw the video, kill Pablo, and him saying that even the police apparently have been on the payroll of the owners, you know, how they've worked with this. So it's a bit cringe. Like, okay, as much
But
as
everybody knew that because, I mean, how do you explain a club closing at 9 a.m.?
Yeah, most clubs work with police or very powerful people around whatever area, and you need them in your pocket as a club because clubs break so many laws. Your liquor license says close at this time, regulation says close at this time. Neighbors can complain and say your thing is too loud, the establishment, and laws are broken. Even with parking, people illegally park because they are accommodated by the club, and the club has an understanding with the powers that be. So it's going to be very difficult to get to get to the bottom of it and to just get justice.
About people's lives though now, so I think that's where it goes further. It's one thing, yes, we work with the police to break those laws, or closing at different times and whatever. But when it comes to people's lives, and then there's an alleged death, people being killed, that's very
corruption knows no bounds, though.
True.
Like
Pablo and I must go to jail.
Why?
Very fast. Pablo can't be walking around with people's penises on his phone and releasing them at his own time. Pablo's gatekeeping Indunu Sabantu. Releases 4 videos. I have 75 more. Proper. He's here illegally. And he has people's asses on his phone.
Why do you think he was recording that stuff, bro?
Pablo knew that he wants money. Pablo wanted money, and I think what had happened here is that the owners didn't take him seriously. That's all that went down.
Yeah.
They just didn't take him seriously enough with these threats to say, guys, I will go public. Because to you, if somebody comes in and says, hey, I'm going to go public with 1, 2, 3, you think, you'd never do this. And then he did. And then he still has the nerve to say, I have 75 more, Pablo. Come on. Pablo must go to jail.
No, but on the real though, Pablo and I'm going to pay you because it doesn't seem like it was a hidden camera. It's one thing if it's like a hidden camera, you know what I mean? Like then you'll know. Sometimes sometimes it looked like he was there. And if we're doing something illegal and someone is recording, surely they're part of us. Like, I wouldn't let an outsider record something we are all part and parcel
that can implicate
also, all of us. Being in that situation alone.
In what capacity was he there as well?
I think he was a bouncer as well.
Because plus he sounds West African or whatever, and generally
I've never been forced to listen to his Nigeria Gangaga. When I'm listening there, this man is connecting those things. Connecting my minds. It's much more. You know Zanoel Moel. I'm like,
you don't want to skip any words. Yeah, that's so true though, right? So I think that, like, also him, and I think a relationship, and I'm speculating now, when Sawa tried to obviously extort because he's got, which is also not genuine. Like, if you really feel for Amachita, you shouldn't even be in a position whereby it's an extortion thing. You should have released it. Why do you wait so long? If you felt bad, because apparently this thing is from like 3 years ago, if you felt bad, truly bad for the guys, release it there and then. If you wake up tomorrow feeling like, nah, guys, what we did was messed up, and what you guys did, because I just recorded, I didn't harm anyone, release it immediately. Because now so many things have changed. Some Amachita, it's going to be very difficult to get justice.
So Lomuntu every 2 months would remember, go, damn it, this man has been gatekeeping into Nusabantu for years on end.
I got statements that I want to read to you guys. There's so many, so bear with me, all right?
Yeah.
So the first one is from K. Malachi, who's the part of Homecoming Events.
Piano man, yeah.
Yeah, he's also a lawyer, ne?
He's a lawyer at Sony.
He's a lawyer,
and
right?
just a lawyer generally, but I know he works with Sony as well a lot, yeah.
So this is his statement. He says, I'm disheartened to learn on the harrowing incidents that occurred at Zanzou. I have exercised no control in the business since the end of 2021 and formally left the business in 2023. I trust the legal process to take this course and pray healing upon all victims involved. For the avoidance of doubt, I've never witnessed or been present of any assault of that nature and would never have allowed it to happen. Have you ever interacted with Kemalaji?
Yes, I have.
And would you believe this statement?
Yeah, I mean, I would believe he was never there.
According to you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also an artist at the same time.
Yes. You need bookings.
Homecoming, yeah, he's coming.
What I do know about these situations is that they will all say they were never there because they'd never be there. Even if they gave the directive of, yo, take care of MacG, all the bill, you guys know what to do. You personally would never be there as an owner. You know, you'd always be away so that you can always release a statement like this, even if
you don't get your hands dirty.
Your hands would never be dirty, you know. So I do believe that he was never there. As for he doesn't know, I don't know. I'm not sure.
About knowing, I can't confirm, but I do believe him. You know why? Because he posted an email where he said he's leaving the company, right? Where he resigns from being a shareholder and is selling shares. And then, bear in mind, this guy is a lawyer, right? And he stated in the email, which is old, and I don't think it's fabricated because there's proof of it. It's somewhere on the server. And he states the reason why he's leaving. And part of the reason was compliance, HR compliance. So these are all things that could implicate him as a lawyer in his career.
Yeah.
And I think we know that he does a lot of things. Like I said, he does work with Sony in the music industry. He does have other entities. It's not his sole bread that he's getting it from there. And that resignation sounds like a guy who's like, as a lawyer, I need to uphold a certain level of integrity in all my dealings. So a guy who sends that kind of lawyer wouldn't be privy and condone that kind of action within his establishment.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
100%.
Yeah.
Here's another statement from Homecoming Events. They say, Homecoming Events notes with contempt video circulating related to the Zanzou nightclub. We wish to categorically distance ourselves from the conduct therein and clarify the relationship between the two entities. The partners of Zanzou were removed as directors of Homecoming in 2024 owing to various concerns around the operational differences of both organizations. While Katlego Malachi remains an active shareholder in Homecoming Events, he relinquished his shareholding and directorship in Zanzou in June of 2024. Homecoming Events retains its independence from Zanzou and will deal accordingly with any complicit employees or freelancers who have dual employment or render services to the business from time to time. And I'm waiting for the homecoming freak-offs that used to happen there at Fun City. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Fun City, where's Carla there, bro?
For real?
Yeah, it's a fuckfest there, bro.
Okay, but is this now sanctioned by the organizers or it's people saying, if I after party?
Whoa. What's in Lapa?
Lolo.
What happened there?
No, like so basically there's the you know P. Diddy vibes, right? Where there's the party and then there's the after party.
Yes.
Remember Fun City, the book out, pretty much all of Sun City, everybody comes there, has fun, whatever.
Yeah, I was there last year, so I'm trying to find out
Did you get an invite?
Does the after happen? So
No, there's a room where special people are invited. Clearly, they're not that special.
Oh,
You're not
yeah.
there. Yeah.
But after this episode.
But now, who's the organizer of that room? Is it because people always at parties, especially in Sun City vibe, where everybody's got a hotel room? You and I, Mac, can say, yo, our rooms are next door to one another. There's a nice party, but only by invite only.
No,
and
it's
the owner wouldn't be privy of the
it's
event.
a homecoming thing.
Oh,
so
shit.
they have their own after party with special invites.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then a freak off happened there.
Yeah, I know a guy who was there and some other chicks who've been there as well. Everybody knows this, bro.
But everybody consents there. Because with Diddy, people got drugged.
No.
So that's just like a freak off the way it's meant to be.
A safe one.
Yeah, where nothing happens to you without your consent.
Yes, pretty much.
Okay, that sounds like fun.
But I've never been to Fun City. What's Fun City like, the vibe?
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
You have never attended something like that in my life. Like Fun City is like what you'd imagine Fun City to be. Arrive on a Friday at Sun City, like from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, you are just drinking. It's just parties. I know there's a party that started on a Sunday morning. Christos and Vinny Da Vinci were playing at 10 in the morning, dog. You only slept at around 7. 9 o'clock we had breakfast. Everybody is a mess.
Yeah.
We go chill there by that party. That party happens there by the swimming pools and stuff like that. We're chilling on the grass, just drinking. 3 o'clock, everybody decides to go shower, get ready for the main event. Then we go on to the main event. Like, it's amazing. And
then in the rooms, what are you seeing when you go past the rooms?
So I saw my wife.
What did you hear?
My wife.
Oh, cool.
Here's a statement from Zanzou. Zanzou management is aware of the circulation of the disturbing historical videos that depict security personnel employing excessive and violent force in response to incidents of phone theft by the individuals therein. At the time when management became aware of these practices, an immediate investigation was conducted, which resulted in the immediate halting of such, as well as the dismissal of security personnel responsible for the perpetration thereof. In line with our commitment to ensuring a safe and secure environment, we have since outsourced our security services to a fully registered and compliant security company that operates strictly in accordance with South African laws and regulations. We have also instructed our staff comply with the law and SAPS in bringing thieves to book. We are exploring our legal options around the conduct of former security employees who were responsible for these practices and was thus unable to document them on video. Mr. Herv has sought to unsuccessfully extort the business, withholding these videos from public release, and has, as a result, formulated a dishonest narrative around the surrounding circumstances in an attempt to force the business to settle his demands, like you guys were saying. None of the videos in question are tied to patrons who failed to settle their bills. Zanzou remains steadfast in its dedication to the safety and well-being of its patrons, who are fully prepared to cooperate with law enforcement authorities in any investigations related to this matter. We thank our patrons and the public for their continued support.
Man, I gotta be honest. As much as those things were horrible they did to them, you know, and I feel for the guys, but I don't know, man. I don't buy the story of it was an unpaid bill. I mean, there's so many ways to take care of an unpaid bill. Keep the guys there, hold them. They must call someone. Come on. And I don't think you go through, make someone masturbate, bottles, waterboarding, whipping, smacking, stabbing, all for an unpaid bill.
And also, I was watching one of the videos. It doesn't look like it's in any part of Zanzou inside because there's a gate over there that looks like it's in someone's house. And I don't know those gates is Zanzou. So I'm looking at these videos and I'm also thinking that, it's not about bills. Yeah.
It looked like a storeroom because I saw bottles of Don Julio.
Yeah, it could be at the back.
Yeah.
The long one I saw.
Oh, back to the Masim.
I saw Azuls, bottles of Azuls. It looked like the storeroom
okay.
or like where they keep bottles.
But guys, let's be honest. It's not just Zanzou, bro. These things happen in most clubs. Let's be honest, bro. It's just that Zanzou's probably the
same
only
thing?
one. Yeah.
What kind of things?
Like these kind of things. Weird shit happens at clubs, bro.
Yeah,
like
but
you
of
gotta
course,
understand.
Prince Fiso say they clapped him the other day in one of the clubs.
Man.
Usfiso,
For Piano
they
Pulse.
slapped them.
They took him to the back with securities. You're right.
Oh, yeah, they dealt with
yes.
him for some reason.
Wait.
It was at Pori's party.
Are
if
you
I'm not
serious?
mistaken, yeah.
He got snapped out. Nina ben corner ben yun
Please tell us.
Ipiano Pulse. Ben go bam kapile.
He wasn't at a club. He was at a club.
Or in
Rockets Mainland.
Rockets Manland.
You know, and when I catch those boys, you know what they did to me, those boys. I'm telling you now. I want them man to man now.
But Mac, you're right. A lot of things happen. We've even seen movies, man. Even at casinos. So the problem is a lot of businesses where money can be cleaned, it's obviously cash businesses. And you deal with a whole lot of shady people. Nightclubs deal with shady people.
Bro.
Casinos deal with shady people. There's drugs being sold there. Now you're dealing with mafias, corrupt people. What do you think in Cape Town people get killed who own clubs?
Yeah.
You know, remember Mark Batchelor, how he passed away? And he was in the club and security space. You know what I mean? Because it's a turf for all sorts of unsavory shit.
It is
nightclubs.
the devil's playground.
And also, the law is not necessarily on your side as a club owner, if we're being honest. Because if I owe you whatever I owe you for not paying my bill, it's not like the law can necessarily harm me and make me pay you as fast as you want me to pay you. Because as soon as we get to court and I say, I can only afford to pay these people 10 rand per month.
Yeah.
The judge is like, you know what, he's right. And
Yeah.
I'm paying you 10 rand, and that doesn't necessarily help you. And that is why I think in most cases, and it is wrong, but in most cases they resort to, let's take care of this thing on our own. Because once we go to the route of 10,111, it's going to take forever and we don't want such.
Yes. So here's a statement from Stefan. This is quite long.
Oh,
so
Stefan Cohen, yeah.
Stefan Cohen is apparently the owner of Zanzou, but he owns a lot of clubs, man.
Oh,
I
he's
think.
been the. Remember Latinova, Kong.
Moloko, isn't that him?
Moloko, that's him. Even when we were still here in Rosebank, Capital, then it became
It's a lot,
Opera,
man.
Louis. It's pretty much the same places. They just keep changing club names.
Yeah,
But
Rosebank-
he owns Drama.
Oh, yeah.
Rosebank is he's for decades
Remember
now.
the
He's been
Babel
running
saga
Rosebank.
as well, with Babel.
Babel.
Babel, yes, I remember
What happened
Babel.
with Babel?
They were not treating employees properly. They were not
Remember
paying
that girl
employees.
that also exposed and said that I think she was a host.
Oh,
Yeah, on
yes.
TikTok, I remember
Yeah.
that.
They had to buy their own uniforms and things like that.
Yes.
Yeah, but the hosts have it the worst, man. That
Yeah,
job,
yeah,
man.
The
Yeah,
hosts.
yeah.
The ones that do the
Yeah,
the
yeah.
sleep.
Oh, for real?
Hey,
They look
Yeah.
the cleanest and the
Yeah,
most
but they-
taken care of.
They have it the worst.
Bro, they're high on coke most of the time, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
man.
real.
You can't do that job sober,
Man,
guys.
I just say things and pass.
You can't do that job sober, man. Fact checker.
The girl that spoke about the situation that was taking place in Babel, she wasn't a host, she was a waitress.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because they're like a restaurant, right?
All right, so this is what Stefan is saying. He's saying, over the past few days, my name has been unfairly dragged into a narrative that is both deeply disturbing and entirely untrue. I am issuing this statement to set the record straight. Like many of you, I was horrified to see the shocking footage that surfaced from Zanzou nightclub. The acts of violence and cruelty depicted in those videos are indefensible. And I stand firmly in support of law enforcement holding the perpetrators accountable. Justice must be served. However, I must also address the false and dangerous misinformation being spread about me. The claim that I am the owner of Zanzou is categorically false. Many years ago, I was a silent strategic partner in a business investment, but I have had no role, operational, managerial, or otherwise in the nightclub for years. I have not set foot in Zanzou in a very long time. Recent public statements and protests have amplified misinformation about my involvement with Zanzou, as well as my image being used recklessly, fueling anger and misinformation that is now spilling over to calls for my arrest. While I understand the anger and demand for justice, it is crucial that these discussions remain rooted in truth. False claims do not bring justice. They only divert attention from the real perpetrators. I urge all stakeholders, including public figures and advocacy groups, to ensure their calls for accountability are based on verified facts rather than assumptions. Misinformation can have serious consequences, not just for individuals, but for the pursuit of true justice. Let me be clear. I had no knowledge or involvement in the management of Zanzou nightclub. I strongly condemn the acts of violence depicted in these videos. I stand with the victims and encourage them to seek justice. I will not stand by while watching false allegations put my safety, reputation, and livelihood at risk. I have already engaged legal counsel to address these false claims, including issuing formal legal notices to those spreading misinformation. Defamation is not activism, and misidentifying individuals does not bring justice. It undermines it. I urge the media, public figures, and all South Africans to be mindful of the power of their words. In moments of public outrage, we must think before we speak, verify before we share, and demand truth alongside justice. A lot to say.
Yeah, usho thina ke lapho.
Yeah, he's
The
talking
last
about that.
paragraph ukhuluma nathi.
Hey, dog, what's a powerful?
Kancane athi endina ma DJ. Ngizwe nje.
Yeah. It's curtains. But this is crazy, man.
Bruh.
I can only think, what do you think happens to the ladies then? Like, who don't pay their bill?
Like I said, man, I don't think that thing was about a bill. They said it was a stolen phone. Sizwe, we were talking about this on the radio.
Yeah.
Said he's got it on good authority that it was about stolen phones. So that as well, then could get hectic. What if they stole the phone of a wrong person? What if they stole the phone of a big boy? Because there's always big. What if it's a big boy, Zanzou or Moloko?
Yeah.
And
baller.
then a baller. Then it was like, deal with these guys. Yeah, Bambani Esngane, deal with them. I want to deal with them. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's over a bill, man.
I also don't think so.
And also as a club, and that doesn't justify that thing. You wanna have a standard where you know people can come be free. Once as a club you get the reputation of phones get stolen or whatever, it could be bad for business, you know?
Actually.
Yeah. And also one thing that got me thinking was, me personally, and maybe some people can relate. Whenever I see a video of a guy getting slapped around the car, and then, or even when I pass, like in Hillbrow, and I ask, "Uyenzeni? What's on your phone?" I would say, good. Because phone, I know the pain, right? And a lot of people, we do condone vigilantism. Ne? But now, to what degree? Because all of us are appalled by what we saw. So we accept vigilantism to what degree? Because once you open the door of vigilantism, meaning breaking the law in pursuit of the law, the waters get very grey and murky, you know what I mean? So I see again into vigilantism once because of then we get really appalled. But like I said, I don't think that thing is about, so it got me questioning.
Taken so far. You know, see, that's why you say, when you made an example of if you are passing a car and someone udumbile bamshayile. So it's like,
but what's different with that and that? What's different? Let's be honest. Let's be really honest. What is different? And then,
but my thing is, take away the video. I don't think it's that bad as compared to Indu. If we erase the video. Because the video is the only way we get to now see and feel sorry for these boys. But without the video, like if you had the choice to rather masturbate there or to be hit, or I don't know.
No, but that's a valid question. I'm masturbating any day. Nah, I'm masturbating any more. Nah, bro. Nah, dog. Oh. Mac, would you choose to be hit than to skomora?
Never, rather skomora.
Oh, rather skomora, dog.
Those African bouncers taking out their stress on you. They've been sworn by girls that night.
Dog.
They've been tramped on. They're smelling of beer.
Disrespected.
They come to take out that stress on you.
Yeah.
With those big hands. Those hands are bigger than Saul's hands. You have an option to be hit or to masturbate.
Nah, keeper.
You know what the sad thing is about all of this, right? When it's all said and done, this is going to die out, and then they're probably going to open somewhere again, change the name, and it's business as usual.
Even same spot. Change the name. Change the name. Change
the weekend.
Yeah. Change the name. Change owners, and open. Like I said, a lot of the clubs have been the same, operating under the same company registered company registration, just changing trading as. We know clubs have a lifespan and they die. And then the guys go, now we'll call it Wamek.
Truck. There was a truck already.
There was a truck that came to fetch.
Yeah.
Must be Now the front door doesn't work anymore. We're entering through the back.
I have to bring your bottles.
Hey man, clubs must just fucking shut down, man. And they're giving us fake alcohol on top of that.
Oh, that thing is
So
right.
we can forget
That thing is
everything,
right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That thing is bad.
Yeah, the thing is they make so much money, and a lot of them guys are friends of politicians. Club owners are almost untouchable, and this is not just these guys, the world over.
Yeah.
You know, because of the kind of money that is made, the
influence.
affiliation, the influence that is had. You know what I mean? When the political guys go somewhere and they want to have a good time, they know that we go this club, the bottles are free. You know, so it's not a fight we're gonna win.
Ghost Lady, in closing, what do you want to say before we wrap this up? This topic.
This whole thing.
Yeah.
Hesh, I think at the end of the day, it's sad. What did we see? Like for the guys that went through this, and I wish they could just get the justice that they deserve. I'd really love to see that. But obviously, with that message that these guys also work with the cops, I don't know what will happen. Maybe yes, opening a case is one thing, but will there be justice for these guys? And plus, this because it's from way back, so we don't know if they're going to relocate these guys, the bouncers who are on the video and so on. Them, I don't know. So it's just wishing for justice for the boys who went through this ordeal, and I think that's what.
And as a DJ who played the Zanzou, so
What about it?
What's your statement? What do you have to say?
Oh yeah, I walked into a club. They were paying me good money. I was a DJ and I rocked hard.
Good money.
What will I say? Okay, not good money. Okay, I'm lying. Guys, that shows like pataliwa. Like and that's why I didn't want to call me about Limpopo. Now this weekend is China. So that's why. Yeah, you know.
Sekunda sanipatala and then you came in and here to tap. I wasn't happy.
Which place? Oh, that was when the sound was shit. Remember when I had to play with one CDJ? And then you were in the taxi, in the Kumbi, or in our H1, and you were like, hey, fuck that, we're not going to go play.
No, that was the Val. That was the Val.
Oh, was it Val? Oh.
PS, she's on my CDJ lap.
Saka, la mo so
Yeah,
kunda. When was this?
After one kila mahashes from Mameli.
From what I am scared, man. Wrong guy.
Few months after that, Lamuti in New York into
I would never.
Anyway.
Anyway, according to the Sunday World, landlords demand sex from stranded NSFAS students. Muggings and landlords asking for sex in return for accommodation are some of the hardships faced by scores of students due to delays by the National Student Financial Aid Scheme to pay for their tuition and accommodation, according to the latest reports. Is this thing prevalent, guys? Is this thing like...
That is fucked up. It's the first time I hear about it.
Yeah.
These guys live in a student area in Pretoria. I don't know if they are landlords, but you can ask them.
No, my landlord.
Black Studio, are you a landlord? But us, do they? I don't know, man. They
Abuti
interact with
Lolo.
students a lot.
No, have you heard about these stories? Is this true? Like
From students or of anything like this?
Yeah, it is prevalent. I mean, it has happened. It has been happening for years. You know,
Are you serious, dog?
every beginning of the year, it's always traumatic to any student who has to depend on NSFAS and whatnot. You know.
And is it just
Matter of
ladies or
fact.
even guys are targeted as well?
I don't know about guys when it comes to sleeping with the landlords or whatnot, but what I can say is that ladies and guys are victims of not having accommodation, sleeping in libraries,
Desperation.
and those things.
Have you ever had any issues with the landlord?
No.
No.
Oh, yeah.
You've never had to give it up?
No.
Umastandi, kokotela.
Never. But you know the thing is, as soon as you hear the term NSFAS, you're already dealing with the poorest of poorest.
Yeah.
They go through a lot. From trying to register at these institutions,
Bruh.
SRCs are taking advantage of them because SRCs are like, if you give me 1,000 rand, I'll make you go forward in the line and things like that. So they go through a lot in terms of accommodation because once you're dealing with NSFAS, you're not even staying at a proper place. Chances are, you have to resort to whatever is left over at that time. So you find whatever is left over at that time is in dodgy areas. And then these things happen and it's so sad. It's bad being a student.
Yeah, no, it's tough, man. Before we get to your stories, Ghost
Then
Lady.
they go
That's
to
fucked
become
up,
club hosts because...
Yeah, it's the desperation because NSFAS is not paying.
Yeah.
They're not paying for the accommodation.
Any cocaine, you MacG.
Cocaine, yeah, man.
Because NSFAS I coke, so so now they're in between a rock and a hot place.
You're saying Ghost
Or
Lady?
rock and coke.
You're saying?
No, it's just sad. Like that girls have to succumb to such things. Like honestly, like when will this stop? Especially because, like we say, these people are already coming from spaces where they you are coming from home. There's not enough money for your education.
From trauma already.
Already. So it now goes to. You're moving into a space where you're supposed to be protected because this is shelter. That's what it's supposed to be. But then jiggy, you are
The
in a
landlord is
situation
coming from
where
you like it's a mess.
exactly. So I'm just it's traumatizing.
Disgusting, man.
Before we get to your stories, Ghost Lady, make sure you elevate your betting game with EasyBet.co.za, the site with the biggest bonuses in South Africa. Dive into the world where sports, slots, and casino games come alive. You will get a huge head start at EasyBet with a 50 Rand sign-up bonus, no deposit required, And here's the real game changer. Your first deposit gets a massive 150% match up to 1,000 rands. What about if your team lets you down? EasyBet throws you a lifeline with up to 15% cash back on your losing bets. Where else do you get that? Ready, set, and bet. Rush to EasyBet and use the promo code MacG50 for your 50 Rand welcome bonus. EasyBet Group Pty Ltd is licensed and regulated by the Western Cape Gambling Board and Racing Board. No persons under the age of 18 are permitted to gamble. Winners know when to stop. What you got for us, Ghost Lady?
Okay, guys. There was Gogo Maweni's baby daddy. Siyabonga, they passed on. They were former Bafana and Mamelodi Sundowns defender. Siyabonga Zulu.
I remember him.
What was the cause of death?
The accident.
Passed with another player, right?
With
His
another
teammate.
player,
Jeez.
yes. Untanta Masina. So
Oh, my
RIP to
God.
them. Yeah.
Oh, rest in peace.
Yo, when it rains, it pours for Gogo Maweni,
Yeah,
man.
so
But they were in a
goes back
talk. So when they in like a talk, like when they.
Yeah, maar
Estranged.
yeah.
No. What I'm saying was,
She once put out a video saying that I don't know.
Yeah, they were
lawyer
not
or
on
something.
good
Yeah, they were
terms.
not in good terms.
Yeah, even when
Like,
she was
she's
here
got
on the
very
show.
ill of-
yes,
yeah,
he
of
roasted
him.
him. Remember?
Yeah.
Didn't
She was
she
able
admit
to-
it was Spanish he came?
Exactly.
Let not get to find out. Let not get to change it to. And I feel
Khuluma manje. That's right there. Yes, one man. Hey.
What's your take on Gogo Maweni?
Hey.
I want to Lolo, man. No, I
Aye.
protected.
Hey, next week we need video. I guess a lawyer.
No, Gogo Maweni, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Hectic. I don't know what to say about that, but I don't see it like you said when it rains it pours. I don't know if it's a loss to her, like if she'll feel a lot because she said so many like bad things about the guy.
It's
you
a
know?
baby daddy.
Yeah, there's a child who's
yeah.
lost a father. I think that's
then I feel for the child.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not saying that death is not sad. It is sad. There's a
Yeah.
family. The guy's probably has a mom, brothers, etc. Rest in peace. And that is very sad. Those are the people I feel for mostly. Not the person who was dragging the guy when he was alive. You know, I feel for the people that depended on the guy and that loved the guy and still love the guy.
We don't know where she is.
We don't know.
She's
She's
out on
around,
bail.
man. She was eating nice on Instagram at some restaurant. She's out there living
She's
her
out
life.
on bail, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, she's out on bail, yeah. But she's out there living her life normally.
Yeah, what else you got for us, Ghost Lady?
Yeah.
Guys, do you think Musa Khawula had to ask Chris XL to just take over his gossip stories?
Why, where's Musa?
Why?
Eh?
Where's Musa?
Musa, remember, got
Yeah.
denied bail, right?
He got denied bail.
Oh, so he's still inside?
yeah.
Damn.
Guys, the real reason.
They refused.
But Musa till today is still wearing the right shirt.
Oh, he refused bail.
Hold on.
Musa
whoa.
Khawula, yes. He refused bail, actually.
He refused.
Yes.
He refused bail.
Wow.
Is it
Hey.
maybe to protect himself?
Chances are.
Yeah.
So, why? Because outside?
Maybe it's
Because it's
just
better inside than outside.
Outside. Yeah.
He refused bail. That's insane.
Yeah.
Who refuses bail, dog? Like, hey, I don't want to. Have you been in a cell, bro? I haven't, but like you. No, I've been in a holding cell. Inside joke, like. So I've been in a holding cell.
Oh, okay.
I told them a story way back when I'd gotten, like, you know, I broke the law. I shouldn't have been I shouldn't have been driving. And I was. But, like, I think the other cells are even worse.
So
like,
you
the
couldn't
ones.
apologize? You didn't know how to apologize.
Oh, no. It was an old Indian man, right? Old Indian man calls an old white man. Yeah. And then the other guy, the young guy, is like, yo, something do. He's like, guys, you don't know. Like, you. He's like, something do. I'm like, nigga, help me, bro. He's like, yo, something. He's like, yo.
And this is years ago, ne?
Yeah, he's like, yo. Yeah, when there was that YFM, yeah. My name hasn't changed. I'm still Sol Pendula. This nigga. Hey, like, why would my name change? You know, like, my name hasn't changed. Hey. So yeah, so I couldn't, but I tried. I tried. But eventually the test came back and I was good.
Have you been in a holding cell?
I was clear.
Not in the holding cell, no.
You've never?
No. Ngakolisa mina MacG.
Ne.
Aseza. Puti, I'm sorry, Puti.
Panang Zami.
Puti mamela.
Humble.
No, se hama Puti dasi, Puti. Puti ngacela, Puti.
Wabona ngifresh kanjani?
Puti, mamela vula. Ngama number, Puti, silungise, Puti. Puti, bayongqeda la ngaphakathi. Bayongidla basuthe, Puti. Puti, now uyabona, Puti. Yeah,
Lulu.
But you can't do that to an Indian and white cop. We all know that. Bro.
Yeah,
They're trying to hear that
especially
shit.
the old guys. You know what I mean? Hey, the old guys are on some other tip. But I'm also, I'm not the kind of guy who's arrogant. I know my rights. Or I'm always like, yo, because all of us have had like, you know, an encounter with police, and you're always just humble, apologize, and they let you go. You know what I mean? Motivate your apology a bit, they let you go. But these guys were not hearing it. So those things are not comfortable, man.
Don't come here with your stories. Yeah. I told you I'm going to put you inside there.
What did you do for them to pull you up?
To something. Hey, Kuluma
On a
free.
To what? To what?
Having speed.
Or to something.
Oh,
Yeah.
speed.
Then speed.
Hamba to something.
Yeah.
Hamba
Ngabo to something.
250. Oh, my 300.
So what did Chris Excel post?
Yeah. So what? So Chris Excel posted that Arthur Mafokate and Kelly Khumalo are currently engaged in expecting twins.
No ways.
It's such a Musa Khawula kind
No
of line,
way.
guys.
Jesus.
So this is alleged. It's alleged.
Hey, the Lolo is getting the twins. The other Lolo. You know Arthur's Lolo. Lolo, they know that, right? Yeah. He wants twins as well, right? But I've been seeing pictures of Kelly and Arthur together. So I don't know whether it's those pranks, it's a music video, or it's a real thing. Because it could be, but Arthur hasn't
We're
released
working on some
music in a
music
while.
together,
though.
ne? Maybe.
But Arthur hasn't dropped music in a long time. Like, what's the last track Arthur dropped?
Yeah.
It's long, but nigga vibes. Like, all are smooth, remember. But it could be then possible they're in a relationship.
But they put the picture that went together with this post is of them holding hands. So they look very,
There's more than one
Cozy.
picture, where they look lovey-dovey.
damn.
So much for being a Gigi dog. Now she's got like 4 kids.
Everybody breaks with Chichi, man. Everybody breaks virginity. Like, you can't stand by the same, life and mottos when you were a virgin, now that you've given it up. I mean, look at all of us, like, we were once virgins, and, like, 80% of us here have kids. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Who's
the 20%?
Yeah?
Meg.
And they say 20 kule studio and I account for an entire 20% new one. Like, le body shaming is a percentage, man. No.
Do you think it's true? Do you believe it, dog?
Hey, I know, I could believe it. Strong kill.
Meh.
Strong kill.
But isn't that in a relationship?
busy updating on my policy. Ngakal. Sing vayela. La meling hambe.
Okay, now it's very low, too.
Is Arthur not married though? Arthur.
No.
Arthur?
Is he not married or?
Never heard him being married.
We've never heard of him in a situation like
Because
that.
he was with CC. And then we know
Chomi.
I've never heard him.
I've never heard that he's married. I don't know though, but like I've never of late, no.
Yeah, no, I've never heard him.
No, fact checker.
Yeah, just check for us.
Go to check it up.
There's nothing that shows of them being married. However,
No, Arthur just married.
Arthur being married, no. However, Bona Magazine has also stated that there could be a love affair between Kelly Khumalo and Arthur Mafokate.
Yo, I'm a
That sounds PR. You know what?
Start bringing abobona.
Yeah, true.
Abobona baseselapha indaba these days. Abona nabo babhora nabo.
Yeah, I didn't even know Bona's still around, bro. Like, Bona's still a thing.
Yeah.
Bona, damn, bro. Bona Magazine. Shit.
It's a stunt.
Okay, so another relationship. Ulerato Khanyago, LKG. Her husband, Utami Dlala, bought her a whole mall.
Wow.
Well, for Valentine's
Yeah, I
Day. Well, it
remember
is,
that.
yeah, it's a mall, you know, that is, because I think it was kind of like insinuated a while ago that I'm going to be buying a mall.
Yeah, she slipped when she was drunk in Dubai during a live.
Oh, she slipped.
Yeah. When she was drunk and said something along the lines of...
Oh,
Of a
like
mall.
slip of the tongue.
Yes.
Oh, I thought
And
like
when
she
she said
fell
in
or something.
Dubai, it sounded like he bought a mall.
Mall.
Like mall.
Mall.
All right, man, Sterland did you?
People bless their land, bro.
McDonald's or Burger King.
Indawo enjani kanti leyo? Injani Sterland?
Sterland
it's in
itolonyana
Pretoria.
15.
Yeah,
Or
it is.
complex,
We were
shopping
10 on a
complex.
Tuesday. The parking lot is bigger than the mall
Plaza.
itself. But we're not hating. Congratulations, guys. I need some hater. But yeah, I'll take Sterland.
Yeah, it's
snap.
Sterland. I know
So where's
Sterland as
Sterland?
well.
I don't know.
Sterland is in Sunnyside. You don't
Pretoria,
know?
Arcadia.
Oh, see.
Arcadia. Arcadia, yeah.
Wait, man.
Where they
Is
sell
it-
those cheap movies on a Tuesday for students.
Yeah.
Is it the mall that had a
I grew
Capello?
up going to Sterland. Like, I used to
No.
love going there.
Yes. It was proper, like it was nice for the students.
Yeah,
Well
for
done
students.
to them.
So in like you Golden Walk, Musa Khawula.
I don't know how big.
No.
Golden Walk is a
Golden
bit too
Walk.
big, ne? It's small.
Sterland is like
Like
a corner.
it's a mall. You can like it's a
corner.
mall that is made by Balwin. You know, like
Apartment and five.
In a shop, mate.
Yeah,
Ambalo. I'm a shop ambalo.
But you must celebrate every achievement, guys. It's
No,
an
well
achievement.
done, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
man, but when they
Well
started
done.
this thing on Valentine's, it was cute. Now it's just weird, man. Like, what are they gonna buy next? A country.
Nah, I think they just buy things and then obviously
The right
like
time
even
to announce.
yes, even previously it was a
Valentine's.
spa, right? Was it a spa?
A hotel,
Yeah, and then
real
they'll just
boutique.
announce it as that,
on
you
Valentine's.
know,
you
on
know?
Valentine's.
Like meaning I mean mamuleki moto bese nge Valentine's what thing.
Balekile.
Aphuma amaqiniso.
Oh my goodness, man. Anyway, Penduka, anything else that's been
Yeah,
on your
rest
mind,
in
bro?
peace, man. Oh, bro, so sad. We lost is it our first black nuclear scientist, right?
Oh.
Senamile Masango, yeah. And a lot of people are now tying it back to, and she was after a short illness. And then a lot of people are now tying it back to, you remember that guy who came up with the water thing? What in Gomo? Something Gomo, yeah, that came up with a way of using grey water.
It's not Tula Sizwe, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure. Something like that, yeah. So rest in peace to her, man. Like, she was only 37, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Short illness, but
Wait,
obviously
so she was the first what?
nuclear scientist, black nuclear scientist, right?
Wow.
Yeah, man, fucking hectic, dog.
Can
So
you
that's-
fact
that's
check that
been
for
on
us,
my
please?
mind, man,
And just
like-
tell us more about her, man.
Yeah,
That's
man,
incredible.
yo, dog. She hasn't done anything, you know. Of course, she had so much to offer the world and stuff. So
Yeah.
I came across.
By the way,
that.
what did you do for Valentine's? What did you get your wife?
Oh, so I got a bouquet of roses this year because I had a show in Secunda, I had a comedy show in Secunda, so we couldn't do anything because of the show and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you just got flowers.
not just got flowers now again. Oh,
It's a small feat.
rose nge Valentine's.
Hey, yeah.
And the stem.
50 rand a
And you
stamp.
live on my 200
Yo.
Eka 18 mats lapo.
It's a 10,000.
Ma, who's looking at this like he type ya Muslim?
Yeah, boy.
Yes, yebo.
Well, what this podcast is good for you, eh? Fact checker, yes.
Yes, Senamile Masango, she is a nuclear scientist and she was also known as the world energy leader for BRICS. She was the leader for the youth of BRICS. On top of that, she was an entrepreneur. She did work with the European Organization of Nuclear Researchers before she had passed on. And she had a foundation for young upcoming scientists
beautiful.
in
Yeah,
SA
what a loss,
called
man.
the Senamile Masango Foundation.
How come
Black
these people
female.
aren't like, we don't know about them that much? Like, they're not praised and
Yeah, right.
celebrated. You know what I
Right,
mean?
but we know who got a BBL and how much it cost last week.
Speaking of my Porsche.
Yeah,
So
stupid shit.
like how it's sad. And we won't know them.
You know?
Unfortunately. We won't know them.
And if we knew her, she would been like, would have invited her, maybe. You know what I mean? And when we know anybody
I'm
else
thinking.
doing that, I'm like, dude, it's so sad that we find out all these great things
Yeah.
thanks to your passing,
There's so many South Africans who are doing good things, bro.
bruh.
All over the world, man.
All over, bro.
Bro, did you know that Monster is owned by a South African guy? Monster.
Yeah.
Dude, I was
Are you
shocked
for
enough.
real?
Yeah.
Who?
Just check
Oh,
the name
fact
for
checker.
me.
Yeah, you're here for that.
Yeah, but he stays in America now. He moved overseas.
White guy.
White guy. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's even like, I remember when there was the I was listening to Trevor Noah's show. And they were talking about the fires in LA, and the guys were like, yeah, like literally 2 of the richest people in LA are from South Africa.
Whoa.
There's this doctor, Chinese descendant doctor, billionaire, super billionaire, pharmaceutical guy, has invented some medicines and came up with some medicines. She'll check that for us. South African guy.
Yeah,
like
South Africans are-
billionaire, richest guy in
South
LA, or
Africans are
top
brilliant,
2 in LA.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
bro, like with so much fucking talent in this country.
Tell us about the Monster guy.
Oh, yeah.
His name is Rodney Sachs, and he is a native of South Africa. They do not state exactly where he comes from in South Africa, but yes, he is the founder of Monster Energy Drink.
Imagine.
Damn.
Imagine.
That's crazy.
Crazy, right? Yes.
Nimkwatele.
No, fuck you, end the dad. Hey, that's it. Umzwile manje. That guy is unhinged.
Khande amateksi nangaza yenze njani ndo baba?
Ay, khona
Mngani wenu.
manje.
Mngani wenu.
Eish. Ay. Nabe ngekho missing interview. Umngani kaMac. Nabe ngekho. Hey. Mina ngibalekile ufike la kwakhatha the energy is bad. I got a radio show tomorrow. The energy is bad here. It's bad. It's bad here. Oh, yeah. Umzwile manje utheni? He said that, no, so you know, obviously now, because the guy is a motor mouth, he's like just going around saying some ignorant shit. Now, he said, with the US aid, he's like, yeah. America shouldn't. Americans have like 2 jobs, and they get taxed so that they can support African countries and the HIV problem. You know, in South Africa, why they have HIV? He's like he's theying us now. He's like, you know why they HIV? And I'm paraphrasing, but the messaging was, you know why they HIV? Like, it's so easy to have sex. If you see a girl, you're like, hey, you and me in the bush. Literally. And it's like, Americans shouldn't be paying for that. I talk like that guy, bro. I don't know what's gotten into him.
The bush.
It's like this nonsense happening in America has given him. Oh.
Happy birthday, Soliano!
Thank you. Oh, man. Thank you so much. Oh, yes.
Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the shit. Yes,
Happy birthday, my nigga. Happy birthday, my nigga.
Phuza, man.
Phuza. Them do to quit alcohol is wakali. Oh, thank you guys.
How does it feel to almost be 40?
Fuck, bro. It feels crazy, man, you know? It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, you don't believe that you're almost 40 and you're like, yo.
Yeah.
But it's a good feeling, you know?
Make a wish, my dog.
Usiza umenzeni ngamagwinya ekuseni. Solid. Happy birthday, baba.
Nalele mara tekele no bukwinya mara. Yalboda. Thank you guys, man. Wish made.
Are you excited about China because you go to China?
Yeah, I'm going to China. I'm excited. When I get to China, I need snake wine. There is snake wine in China.
Yes.
Yeah, it's got stuff of snakes. But I'm in Shanghai off to play there. And then just enjoy China, man, you know?
Yeah.
It's so huge, though. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, in China, bro.
But it's good song of the year ever, man.
Come on now. Come on, it sounds Chinese.
So.
That's the Chinese version.
Oh, man, have fun, bro.
Yeah, I will do, guys.
Before we continue,
man.
SA banks deliberately excluded black entrepreneurs from the 200 billion COVID-19 loan guarantee scheme. Disbursing, is that the way you say
Yeah,
it?
dispersing,
Yeah, disbursing only 15 billion rands and favoring white businesses. That's according to reports. Are we shocked?
No. We're not shocked.
No.
We're not shocked, man. What can we say? I'm going to we don't own banks. We don't own banks. Like we've said this so many times, bro. You know, Jews are for Jews. Indians are for Indians. Muslims are for Muslims. Blacks should be for blacks. We don't own banks. So,
What must happen?
what must happen?
Yeah, it's bad.
Huh?
Amachita no
So
more wearing
kuphela kanje
We
and
don't
still
own
not do
banks.
nothing.
Yeah, we don't own banks. It's like,
What did you say
we don't
about
own
your
banks.
Amachita no.
Ah, come on, what did he say? You heard it?
it on his breast down here.
Come on, man. Say it, dog.
Mama chance are taking their cars back to the dealership. We're wrong. These banks. Amachita no more wearing LVs. Like we're no more seeing champagne in the club. The banks were wrong. MacG, it's bad, dog.
Yeah.
He doesn't have money these days, and because basoropa.
Do you struggle as a comedian, man, when you go to the bank? Because you don't have
I
like a...
don't go to the bank. I don't habang funda. And I think, especially after COVID,
It's been bad.
it's been bad because you must know all those missed payments, and then it's bad to.
So
to
everything
come back.
you do is cash?
Currently, yes.
Wow.
Oh, shit. Dude, you bought a house, didn't you?
Info at Abuti Lolo.
Shut up, bro. Yo, hustle.
No, that's crazy.
That's
dog.
beautiful, though.
Like artists in general, when I see an artist that has a good credit score, I respect them more than I respect an artist who has money. 'Cause
I
so,
get you.
so difficult to maintain. Because I mean, when you're an artist, maybe you commit to the first, and I'll pay the car on the first, and then Zanzou comes and say, no, we only release payments on Wednesdays.
Fuck, you're fucked.
You know, you're already late on payment. That affects your credit score. So it's bad for
Shame,
us.
man.
And what do you think about these piano artists who are always dripping, man? Because the drip is insane.
Yeah, and you chill around them because your boy, Lekesa is your boy, and you
Yeah.
always around these piano guys.
Yeah, I talk, I'm a chance.
Vitamins.
I'm a chance I talk. I mean, I'm a chance I talk.
I got food with my time. I'm plum now, too. Hey, man, it's crazy. That's phenomenal.
Shana fast. But you know what? Also, I think what I've noticed is there's a certain level of access you get once you start wearing these things. And I guess it's why many artists, they think, my first paycheck, I'm rushing for that LV sneaker.
A lot of them do, yeah.
I'm rushing for this off-white because they've seen that
do.
there are many gates that open once you enter that type of lifestyle. The way people treat you changes.
Yes.
Like, there's some respect.
Really?
So
Okay,
much.
let's be honest, bruh.
So much.
Let's be honest, man.
Mac, you're
A
losing all
Kelvin Momo
opportunities.
isn't. I don't think a Kelvin Momo gets treated the way he gets treated because he wears a Casablanca
Don't
t-shirt.
speak about people who are at the top. Let's Let's speak about people who are in the middle. Let's speak about normal producers. If someone like who can we speak about? If someone like a Bandros has to change from Nike to LV, in certain circles they'll respect him more. They'll see him more, and chances are he'll even get booked in those circles.
Now, are these circles within the promoter space or piano circles? As in, Gabza will take you serious, or Pori will take you serious, or is it outside of the piano artist circle?
It's outside. I think it's in the lifestyle circles, because there are lifestyle circles, and many DJs think they can only survive within the lifestyle circles. And those lifestyle circles, you won't get in Ka All Star. You won't get in.
Wait, what do you mean? What's the lifestyle circle? What do you mean?
Yeah, but hey,
And it's a lifestyle circle.
What circle is
We're
yeah, good
podcasters,
question.
man.
That's your ass now. I'm like, yeah, but what is it?
Podcast, we wear free things all the time.
They're lifestyle circles for lifestyle events, per se, if I can put them like that.
So they will call you to a gig and you'll play for free because you've got an LV.
You get paid, but for you, like, you'll only be on their radar because they've given you that respect, and that respect also comes from the way you dress and the way you carry yourself.
No
things
way.
like that. I promise you, gents.
Not
I
even about
promise
my
you.
music.
No, the music aspect only certainly comes in later.
Okay.
And I'm saying this because it's not a thing of that circle operates like that. It's that these boys see that, hey, these certain gents are only playing in places like this. They're probably only playing there because of the clothes and the whatever.
Got you.
And whatever.
Got
So
you.
there's certain
'Cause there's
clubs-
certain clubs that are going for an aesthetic.
They are going for an
Our
aesthetic.
DJ needs to look a certain
okay.
way.
They're
All of them.
They're not even forcing that thing. They were just lucky to know that if Kabza comes through, he's wearing an LV top. If Momo comes through, he's wearing a Casablanca top. Licheza Vetement, Ezra
Yeah,
Amiri,
and they
Oscar
are
Mbo.
bars.
So when you're looking at those pictures as a DJ, you are thinking that the only way I can get into this club is through these clothes.
I get you.
And once you start wearing these clothes, you get treated differently from a slay queen to yabo.
The way you said it, right? Kabza, LV, Licheza Vitamins, Ezra Amiri, Momo Casablanca, and those guys, so they even deliberate, because all of those guys, I've seen them wearing these brands.
Yes.
They have deliberate about mina style sami, ese Balenciaga.
Yeah, phela bona basithandela impahla. That's what we can say. They love clothes, especially someone like Ezra. Ezra loves clothes.
Yeah, Ezra Ipucho.
He loves
like
clothes.
pucho,
You understand?
yeah.
So now, when Ezra looks like this, he looks good for your lifestyle establishment, and it also helps that his friend Licheza dresses like this. You know, Abuti Lolo can come with a Balenciaga. We're rocking these things. They look good on stage. Now, other DJs that are coming in, they want to understand, how do I get to play there? The first thing they're seeing is the apparel. And it's like, no, the apparel is the only thing that will help me. So the day I get the coins, I'll start wearing these clothes. Because then the respect will change from bouncers even.
Damn.
Because when bouncers sing and I come and I say I'm a DJ, but I'm wearing Balenciaga, they let me in. But you say I'm a DJ, I'm wearing All-Star, they're like, no, call the manager. So it's-
Yes,
But they said there's an all-star lineup. So how bayang lose? I mean, I'm to the
No,
It's
but
hectic,
it's, I used to get turned away from clubs a lot of times.
futhi wena
Because of my
Mac-
dress code.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I make you feel
Now
very.
make
I'd
you
rock
dress
up in
like
shorts.
Vigi.
Usemnyango wants to push in. Ngama push in. He wants to push in Mnyango. Ngama push in.
But are you a DJ? Are you a DJ? Move.
Yeah, I'm back. It's like they don't even believe he's a DJ. Like they're like, ah, come on.
So the thing about clothes, I think it only top guys don't really care about it, but they can also really afford it.
Yes, it's
Oh
nice.
yeah,
But
yeah.
guys who are still on the come up really think that this is how I need to go. And I think the issue with many DJs, they don't understand how big the industry is. How
Yeah, the
huge-
pie.
Yes.
How you said that you don't play around Joburg for the mere.
No, there's no money.
Around Joburg, me, I tell,
There's no man.
but
It's all
favors. It's all
5,000,
favors,
yeah,
yeah.
5,000 Kazan.
But
What the fuck, man?
Many.
Oh, serious, on Bible. Oh, I will only play for 5,000 if I couldn't down fellas won't buy us. Like, you know, Maguben Chalo, they want to pay you a lot. But you know that you just love playing because of the vibe. Like if you're playing at Cosmopolitan, you love the vibe
So
there.
showcasing your skills.
Yeah, you're showcasing your skills at
Also,
those
it's
places.
feeding your happiness.
Yeah, because you love what you do.
You're happy to play there for 5.
Because
But these other
Can
clubs in the
number.
north.
in the North, what to
Hey,
five?
you have
On
people lining up
yeah.
emakhaya bakubheka so.
Do you know that a lot of these clubs in the North will pay the guys like 5,000 rands, 7,000 rands?
In the pretense
If they
of
pay well, it's 10,000 rands. In the North, don't see all these guys in the North. They don't- it's not-
in the
there's no
disguise
money.
of we're giving you a platform.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, please miss me.
And that's why.
But in the hood, I'll go to Mink and I'll play for free even. I'll go
Easily
to
too.
Jalos and play for free
Matchy,
because of
the industry
their
is huge.
skill.
And that's why I hated when people like Musa always resort to complaining about gatekeepers and stuff like that. And I'm like, those things don't necessarily exist.
No.
Because you guys live in a world where you don't have to necessarily subject to all the things Central is complaining about, but you play every weekend. And someone like that with so many hits, you're like, dog, just stand up and go perform, man. Like you don't have to exist in this world.
Yes.
That's the thing about other DJs as well. You don't have to exist in this world, of style and what. You can literally get a gig anywhere else and play well and get paid well too. Come back and knock your money. Look at Pasta. You don't know where Pasta is, but he's gigging every day.
Yeah. It's out there.
Yeah, gigging and scandals, but gigging.
Yes.
But he's not within this circle. You don't have to fight to be in this thing so that you are now complaining about gatekeepers. They don't necessarily exist.
So why did you go to comedy? Because you started the whole MC thing.
But I was already a comedian.
I
I was already a comedian. So the MCing thing came now after COVID. When the kids was like, yo, dog, let's go together to gigs because people don't want to laugh right now. And then... And that's when I started doing this hyping thing with Licheza, alongside Licheza.
Yo. And
that's when it kicked off and we were going all over. And that's how I got it. But originally, I'm a comedian.
So now...
Yeah, you're funny, man.
So Uncool MCs like the new school you? Or like...
I'm not sure about new school, but he came up after me.
Okay.
Shout out, Lolo.
Yeah. But
Bro,
it is fire.
There's never... I would have never thought there'd be a world where MCs are like big and making money, bro. That's insane, bro.
Yeah,
Like, I could never think
on
of that.
songs. And a lot of guys, you hear them are MCs. Like, I was Scotty, you know what I mean? Even
Scott
though
was an MC, not rapper MC, but
no,
like...
to me, it sounds like he can MC, didn't...
I don't know.
Okay, I don't know, but a lot of guys on Amapiano thing of songs, maybe not Scots, are MCs to the point where I go to a gig, I play, I was at this place, I forgot where, in Duduza. And then the MC, the guy, and he's good. The whole night he's been good. And then he hits me up on Instagram on he's an artist as well. Because now Amapiano is accommodated and gave a space. Because a lot of and there's a guy, Spoo knows the guy, from Magubinjalo. They steal a lot of his things.
Man, you know what?
They steal this shit and put it on songs, and it's
they
a
don't
song.
steal. You must just understand that they'll grab, man. And it's okay. We've been feeding these people. You see, a thin MC is talking like man. But you know, the vibe must go on.
Yeah.
It's like that. But Amapiano has opened up for a lot of MCs to make a lot of money. Like, I think a bulk of my money that I made the years after COVID until now has been in Amapiano.
Whoa, bro. Shout out.
And
Shout
in
out.
hyping and things
Shout
like that.
out,
So it has
man.
been, and I can see Uncool now. I'm looking at his gig guide and I'm like,
Yeah, man.
the
Rocky.
boy is flying.
What do you think about Major League? Because now they're doing 3-step now.
Major League was mali, I think.
Nah.
Yeah, Major League.
Those niggas are baddies, dog.
Yeah,
They're ready
yeah.
to give it up, dog. They're ready.
They're very fluid. Hey.
Yeah, those gents, are not
They're
gonna
very
stick to
fluid.
the rules that you guys are setting. These rules of once you play Amapiano, you're playing Amapiano.
Yeah.
Those gents don't care because
broke a
also
long
now,
time.
Amapiano is too congested.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know? And 3-step is a sound that moves. It moves that thing. So they are very quick to be like, yay, Oskambo hasn't gone to go speak English overseas yet. Let's run now. Let's go now. Media's not going anywhere. In case, yeah.
You're on the leash.
This is our era now.
Era.
These gaps fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this gap piano and they started going overseas. They asked Caps, are you not going? Caps was like, hey, I need to slaughter first. Like, okay.
While you're collecting skins.
They went overseas and they said, we are the pioneers of Amapiano. We. Like, what's going on?
That is so true,
So
bro.
they take the gaps because, gents, I think what happens is, especially many artists, when they realize as soon as they travel overseas, they get treated like nothing.
Oh, yeah.
They don't want to go through that pain and that hardship anymore.
Of being a nobody
Being a
again.
nobody. So that's why gents are happy doing the circuits of South Africa, Mozambique, Botswana, Zimbabwe vibes, Kenya vibes, where they're still treated like stars.
Yeah.
But they're not saying that, hey, this thing is mine. Let me quickly go and put it out to the whole world to see, especially
overseas.
something like 3 Step. I honestly believe your 3 Step, your Murder or your Oscar Bo should have quickly tried to penetrate, you know, and own it that side because it's a huge sound.
How many more years you give piano?
No, hey, I give piano lots more years.
Nah.
Yeah, lots more years. Piano's not going anywhere. Footing now, Major League are trying to bring it into English. Major League must put me into studio. May I ask the people, why don't you sleep at home? You don't want to sleep at home.
I think until you know, you can go to the UK, right? So when people get booked in the UK and whatever, people think like you're getting booked in the UK, but you're actually not. It's just the diaspora of there.
Yeah.
So I feel like until when you get to the UK and you just meet a random white
Have
person
you
in
seen
the
any
streets.
artists posting a hotel room as a UK?
Yeah. No one is sleeping in a London 5-star hotel or a Michelin rated.
Post the street, they post the airport.
Yeah.
Not the hotel.
Not the hotel.
Or even the gig sometimes.
Not even the gig.
Right.
Performing to 5 people.
You're
Yes.
sleeping on a Formula One.
Man,
For real.
I performed in Tanzania.
Yeah.
Last year, January. I asked those people running Alali Makai, they looked at me, ne? Heads are bobbing. Like, this is not going on my Instagram. Come back, people.
Yeah.
How's the gig? It was amazing.
Yeah. Gotta be honest, man. Gotta be honest, bro.
Speaking about
to ask, sorry guys.
yes.
Yeah.
When you say that the gents actually do not like how they get treated overseas, hence now they prefer to rather just work this side in the country. How did Mo Coffee overcome that? Like, because obviously he's big now.
He stayed through that thing.
Coffee. Yeah.
If you sit, you gotta sit in that thing, and sometimes that thing is not even long. It could just be 2 months.
Okay.
It could just be 3 months. But that thing, people go there for 1 day, and on the second day they're like,
Also, people give up too easily.
I want to take
That's why.
selfies.
You
with
gotta
fans,
get out of your comfort zone.
You gotta
Yes, that's
you
where
have
growth
to get
is
out of your
at.
comfort zone. This thing of the owner fetching you at the door, the owner taking you home, that doesn't
Riders,
exist that side.
payments,
Riders,
even
those things don't
payments.
exist that side, you know? So you gotta go there, and the same way you started when you started off,
Yeah.
it's the same way you have to do that side.
Remember, so when we went to the UK, they gave us 1 Hennessy and 1 tonic to share amongst.
Yes. Besharama. Hey, Donna, go figure chill. That's it. Donna, bam, pana ngala. Wangisa ngehenesi ya. Donna ngata sharp. Pana snee. That's in UK. It was bad. Trevor Kumbi was telling a story off air of Trevor Noah. And, you know, remember that I think one of the big campaigns, either Celsi or Simba, that he did when he was still local.
Celsi.
And, or even Simba, remember.
They gave him a big bag.
Yeah, they gave him a big bag. And with that bag, he was like, literally, he will just throw it into a gamble or an investment into his career. Went abroad, started doing clubs as an unknown comedian. And obviously you're not getting paid, or you're getting paid peanuts, you know what I mean? And that's literally what it takes. Black Coffee was going to the Miami Music Conference wearing a t-shirt written DJ Black Coffee. You remember? Aya style.
Yes.
Like, I'm black, so that people see him and maybe someone...
As you're wearing Solia.
You don't even know when
Men fale keeper ngizothengisa nizene.
uthengisa ama-size wethu now phela.
Oh, my nigga. I've got your size. Okay, this is the bigger size, though.
Yeah, so you don't have my size.
You won't fit in this.
Yeah, I just looked at you saying you've got my size.
Because they're big. And this is the 2XL. This is the biggest. But this one fit you.
No.
What size are you? If I want to get you a shirt, what
what
size?
size are you, bro?
Oh, but this is essentials, so this is a 2XL. But vitamins and essentials make sizes for big.
Yeah, even this is a 2XL because I'm mixed size for big people because I'm a big guy. This is a 2XL.
So you guys struggle to get like shirts?
Yeah. That's why I love Cultish a lot. They've got like big sizes.
Like, I can never have an emergency. Now we spilled wine on my top and then we need to carry on shooting. I'm going home.
Yeah. I got a t-shirt in my car. Hey, big people problem. I got a t-shirt extra one because I know what anything happens. I can't just get in a shop and say, let's keep over time. You know, especially because most people have like Chinese sizes.
To find size.
But yeah, that's what it takes, man, to go out there and just be a nobody again.
Yeah.
Trevor went to the Sydney Comedy Fest the 1 year he died.
Yes.
Are you for real?
Yeah, he died, he came back, borrowed jokes, went back, he killed.
Hey, dog. Hey, gotta do what a man gotta do, what a man gotta do.
He came back. Yo, Skumba, you going to Australia next year? Skumba, no.
Danko!
Australia. I going to Sydney. Oh, Sydney offshore. And I was
I
one.
went to Sydney. Yeah, I mean, I'm with Tembisa. You've got to be able to go there and start, especially if you want that thing.
Yeah.
Go there and start over. Like, obviously, when you have the numbers but Major League and them have, you do have a certain advantage.
Of course.
Because you do have those smaller numbers there or whatever, but you can build on that.
Also, let's be honest, when you've got the support, because they've got the support of Universal.
Yeah,
and I think,
and you also have the
look, they
support.
got up and did something, but they also got the support as
Yeah,
well.
they got up
It
and-
won't be easy, but it's doable. It's Black Confident.
You don't want to do that, huh?
I'm not sure.
Nah.
I'm not sure. Maybe in a comedy, I'd really like to. I'd really like to dabble in the overseas France. Also, ngoba English I'm very avuma. So
Danko!
I'd like to represent.
It's private school again.
Otherwise the wrong people will go. Next thing, Toles Mo's representing us there. Like,
That's our guy.
Go for it. I want you to go for it because you'll be back here spitting flames on everyone. And
Hey, I can't wait to have Toilet Sport back.
yeah, we can't wait.
It's going to change every week.
Before we go, anybody listen to the new Drake? Did anybody listen to it?
I did. It's very slow love songs.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm not a Drake fan. But Zanzou they just love nice love songs. There's no, for me, there's no song. There's a song Nokia that I saw. It stood out a bit. But apart from that, it's good songs. Drake can't make bad songs.
yeah.
I think Drake can't make bad songs. Like, ooh, and he's putting it out there as a single.
Yeah.
For example, like, shoot this with your wives and, this trend stuff, You can't make bad songs. So, by Drake standards, it's okay.
Okay.
It don't go down for me as a Drake classical, and beef all this bullshit that's been happening aside. It's a decent album because Drake is good. He's got a good ear. Can't make bad songs, but it's okay.
I heard they're trying to blackball him there at Spotify because his songs are like #1 on all the other streaming platforms except Spotify because he's beefing with Spotify.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and Spotify in bed with the majors, UMG, everybody, Sony, yeah.
Yes. Is that true?
I don't know.
Somebody posted something, man, I forgot. And they were looking at the numbers, and Kendrick almost has there was a discrepancy whereby I think Drake had more monthly listeners, but less listens a month or whatever. So I could believe that. I could believe
Because
that.
they can do that if they want.
Yeah, if they want, they can. They can just block your. Like we know, YouTube can also do that. They can
they
make
do
you
that sometimes.
They can make you disappear. Like how? And people need to search you and find you and.
Yeah,
So
I
they
actually
can.
got some people who said they were struggling to find the Ndlozi episode.
You
Which
see?
is funny, bro.
It's
Which
like
is weird,
Instagram
yeah.
when I'm pushing a show. Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
They can do that.
No,
they can,
by the way,
they can
Ndlozi-
whitelist you or whatever.
Ndlozi,
Graylist you.
reached 1 million. Yeah.
Oh, shut up! Ndlozi reached 1 million!
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
Yeah. Yes.
Drake is also being middled up with the beef. I think that's why now people are just struggling to. Yeah, it's like, yes, there's new music, but then because of this Kendrick beef that has been happening, it's.
No, man, the Kendrick beef ended long ago. It's only Kendrick who's prolonging it.
Yeah. Kendrick is just riding it. Like, hey, drop, come on, man. Oh, he did drop an album. And also even that album was, for me, it was like, you see,
So
I could, on a
Drake
road
has
trip,
a better album.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
On a road trip, I could listen to the Drake thing and be chill. Nice background music. Some songs are like vibe, you know what I mean? With Kendrick, you have to find Easter eggs and these things and these fucking puzzles and these, it's a maze and turn left. Oh, fuck, replay that. I could have, Oh shit, you gotta put your academic hat on, man, and wear a dashiki and shit, and you know, like, and not eat pork and not eat like stay pure to get the music. And nah, people don't consume music. Only your fans will consume your shit like that, not the general public.
That's so funny. I'm in the car with my wife, right? And she's a big Drake fan, right? So ask her, how's the new Drake album? She's like, I'm not gonna tell you. I need your conscience now. Go find your Easter eggs there.
Exactly, them Easter eggs, man. What the fuck, man? Come on, bro. Maybe on fucking Good Friday, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, whoa, not on a fucking Monday.
Which camp are you on? Drake or Kendrick?
Easter eggs.
None.
Whoa.
Yeah, Mameli.
Oh, Mameli.
Mameli is my hip hop, man.
I'm a mini hip hop. And you're funny like bunny hip hop.
Ngathi nginega ne.
Yeah, boy, now you need to you're funny hip hop. Pick up my arms. Oh, that you got the Joker tattooed on your thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
funny
sick,
hip-hop.
I
man.
have
That's
Bane
sick.
too.
Who?
Bane.
Oh,
Bane as well. Oh, shit, dope,
This
man.
is your ally.
Who played that character? That guy was good.
Tom
Oh,
Hardy.
Tom Hardy's a brilliant. From where? Tom Hardy.
Hardy's
Yeah,
amazing.
he's beast. Check him out on Warrior. Have you seen Warrior?
Yeah.
The movie where he fights his brother, like it's
Yeah.
a mixed martial arts thing. Oh, fucking. That's when I was like, yeah, that nigga's good.
What are you guys watching now? I want to watch something when I get home, man. This is the perfect way
I'm
to
not
watch.
watching any series. But what series did I last watch?
Oh, you must check out Blink Twice. That's pretty dope. Blink
Okay.
Twice. Yeah.
Hey, I think I've seen it. What happens there?
It's like Jeffrey Epstein, P. Diddy vibes.
Oh, yeah. On the island where
On
they
the
wear
island.
white and the guy
Yeah,
keeps
yeah,
taking pictures and the black girl.
Yeah, don't give me don't.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Blink Twice is dope.
Yeah, Blink
Man, I
Twice.
forget the movies I've watched now. Fucking hell.
I'm also watching Severance. That's a bit of a mind fuck, that one.
Okay, is it dope? I've heard a lot of people talk about
Yeah, I
Severance.
told
slow,
you about
man.
it.
It's
Yeah.
slow.
It's a series.
Yeah, it's slow, but
It's low, yeah.
it fucks up your mind, and I like it.
I mean, I'm going to China. I'll start on the flight.
Hey,
This is not the right place to say I'm watching Generations.
Hey, you generation. Is that thing still around? Yo, TV is so fucking like.
before we
dead,
go, man, Abuti Lolo, what's on your mind? Anything that caught your eye this week?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. I do. Can I plug my show though?
Of course.
Oh, yeah, of course,
I've got a
bro.
show- I've got a show on the 28th of February at the Capitol on the Park in Santon.
Nice.
It's called Laughs at the Capitol. I have Celeste Ntuli, Titi Chume, Tabi Sukhongo.
All star lineup that can actually wear all stars on stage. Unlike the piano gig. Yeah. Who else?
So I'm hosting and then it's just them three and then some opening acts. So the tickets are for sale on Howler for only like $200.
Only.
Yeah,
Come on.
guys.
Nah, don't worry. They'll be there.
Make this episode work. Come. Yeah. You've never been to any more comedy shows, ne?
I have when we were on the road. Remember?
Oh, Nels Praise.
Nels Praise.
Ngaba hands-on.
That was the first time I heard you.
Yeah. I host such amazing shows. You guys should come through.
I've got
So,
famous, funny friends too.
I've got, yeah.
That's one of your show names, right?
friends,
Yeah.
yeah.
I really want to check it out. I'll be in China though.
Do you guys make money from these shows?
I'll come next time. Don't worry.
Safa.
Yo, Safa. If you go so this weekend.
Hey guys, I'm going to
who's
China. I'm
taking
fucking
you to
happy. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm going to China.
That time he will be back, but he's just prolonging it. Just be able to
I'm going to China.
Can we see a hotel room and then the gig, please?
No problem. I'm going to
Please.
China. It's going to be an eye-opening experience.
Ungashuthi
Oh,
kwele
good.
data kuphela.
Yeah.
When Saul comes back from China, everything is a reference to China.
Hey, remember London? Remember England?
When there was an issue at Zanzou.
Yeah.
Man, was that before or
After China.
They know me, bro. I'll make you know I was there.
I was saying, do you guys make money from these shows, man? The comedy shows. It's like, is it lucrative or it's just?
Yeah. Good question.
Yeah, I think comedy being lucrative is in the corporate space.
Got you.
And the other bookings. But comedy on its own sometimes can be tricky. Because to sell tickets is difficult, guys. Yeah, selling tickets is rough. So that sometimes I've made a lot of shows where I've made a loss, but I've also made shows where I've made money. But there are some shows where I sold 1,000 tickets and then some shows where I've sold 20 tickets.
Oh, shit.
And you don't have sponsors, nothing.
No.
Oh,
Whoa.
I don't have a name. MacG, you know. Grandeur.
You're Lolo, man. Abuti Lolo.
One of these days, hopefully.
Bro, like, so we know that I'm a piano artist. Obviously, corporate gigs will always be way more money, whether you're a comedian or a DJ.
Yes.
But we know like top Amapiano DJs, local gig can charge like 80K. That's like the cream of the crop, close to 100K vibes, or even 50K. Not a lot of guys are charging that. With Amapiano guys, with comedian guys, without it being a corporate gig, how much are the A-listers charging just for regular Saturday gig?
I think A-listers, they make their money from their own shows.
Like Skumba always
Like a Skumba.
is at Empress Palace somewhere.
So Skumba does a 3,000 seater. Cheapest ticket is 225.
3,000.
Fair enough, because there's not enough comedy clubs.
There aren't any comedy clubs.
And that are making enough from the bar.
That's 600K.
Like how to make money.
And the venue would be how much? An Empress Palace, that forecourt, whatever, center court.
I'm not sure how much center court charges, hey? But I think many of these venues, you can speak to them to sort of get a deal.
Say I'll do 4 shows a year or something.
Yeah, and maybe they'll take 20%. What happened?
So it's a partnership, but that's good still.
What
Yeah.
happened with casinos back in the days that because they can't really advertise the issue of gambling so much, they have to push another narrative of getting people through their doors. And that's when they started bringing such entertainment in so that they can have people. So the main thing, they don't really care about your comedy show. They just care about people walking through their doors so that people after the show can be like, yo,
Let's go gamble.
let's go gamble.
That was so
That's how the
unfunny.
addiction now comes in.
Let's go gamble.
So did you say Ka was unfunny?
No, I'm saying like the casinos, like that guy was so
What did
unfunny.
David do to you? I heard Ka-
No. Wow. Hey, I'm gonna get about drinking my comedians, man. I'm a comedy beef. I'm a comedy. Are there beefs in comedy?
No, not really. I think the only beef is toilet more every once in a while.
With everyone. So let's know everyone.
Toilet more, I won by 10.
Kumba. Stop nonsense.
But you know what? I do think that drama is necessary for our industry. Because our industry is such a quiet industry. And
very.
There's not much happening in and around. And having that beef, having Toilet Mo shine a light on how Skumba came up, sort of brings appreciation to Skumba and the art itself. Because anytime when an industry goes through a certain thing of a beef or whatever, the numbers in that industry grow. Of course. And I need the numbers in comedy industry to grow much more than what they currently are. So Toilet's more off-ramping as much as it's like, bro, you don't need to do that. Deep down, I'm like, hey, Vana, hey, go for it, man.
Yeah, let's go.
People are now remembering, hey, there's actually comedy here. There's, comedy, and it now brings in the aspects of corporate spaces now start calling comedians again. Because comedians, hey, they weren't being called by corporates.
Are they clicks though in the comedy space?
Yeah,
of
definitely.
course, there's clicks
of course,
everywhere.
there's clicks everywhere. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the one and only Abuti Lolo! Thank you so much for coming through, man. Appreciate you, my dog.
Shout out, Lolo.
Once again, please
Love,
let us know
man.
where
All
can people
love.
check you out, man.
Yes, info. All social media is Abuti_Lolo. To book me, info at Abuti Lolo or www.abutololo.com. www.abutilolo.com. And don't forget, we're at the Capitol on the Park on the 28th of February. Tickets are for sale on Howler. The show's called Laughs at the Capitol. I'll see you guys there.
Oh, you can't watch it because you'll be in China.
Must for the Luso tell you I'm in China.
Yeah, I'll be in China. Man. Sorry. I'll be in China with my
I hope you have
China.
fun, man. Please come here. You're in China with your
Sol is
China.
praying for this podcast to trend badly while he's in China. So people will be like, so what's your statement?
I'm in China. I'm in China. What you mean,
With
dog?
my China.
With my China. Yeah.
We out here, man. Podcast and chill. Boom.
Bye.
If you've made it this far, we really appreciate you guys. Make sure you support by subscribing, liking, sharing, and don't forget to comment. Kazo.
Welcome to Black Excellence. Do not fear, for if you do, just sip on some grandeur. And if you still do, ask ourselves, what would Mapapunzi do? Parama chila, itlesha lefiki. Ungoyiki, even if when they ask you, how sabini, do not fear. For if you do, just say, Anistivi. This is the medicine of censorship. This is the pill. Which one is that one? Podcast and chill.